In this video tutorial, we will learn about how to use the solar panels or PV photovoltaic arrays within the Simulink. For it, you need to go to View and click on Library Browser. Then right here, PV array, or just write PV and click, and here you can see the icon for the solar panel. So right click on it and add block to model untitled. After it, go and check that either you got your PV array. Yes, we got it. Here two inputs, that is IR is for irradiance and T is for temperature. Irradiance is actually the amount of light or the intensity of light that is falling on the solar cells or solar panels, and temperature is the temperature of this solar panel. M is for to show the outputs or measuring the input parameters and output parameters, so that we can have a visualization of all these parameters. Then plus and minus is actually the outputs through which we can drive some circuits, like some load circuits or some resistive circuits. Okay, now we have to give some values to IR and T, that is the temperature. So again we will go to View and we will click Library Browser, and we will write here constant. Now right click on it and add it to the block, that is our untitled block. Again do it because we need to constant values. So connect T with the lower one and connect above one with the IR, that is the irradiance. Irradiance unit is actually watt per meter square. Watt is actually the amount of light and meter square is the unit for area. So if light is hitting some area, we can say that, or we can say that how much irradiance is actually falling on the there on the solar panel. So you can change the irradiance value to 80 watt per meter square. Press OK. Then for temperature we can write like 25 to 30. Okay, now we will go and we will take the display in order to have the outputs. Okay, right click on this display, add block to untitled, and now we will attach display with the MR measurement port. Okay, now we also need to plate one power GUI block, because it is very necessary when we are dealing with Simscape. Okay, now right click on it and add block to model untitled. Now you need to change its continuous property to the discrete one. So we will go and we will write discrete. Then we need to change the sample time. Okay, now we will press OK. Okay, now we will run it. Now we will talk about we will talk about the outputs. And now you can see that the first output is actually the output voltage of the solar panels or PV photovoltaic array. So it is the voltage. This is actually the amount of current, that is the solar panel current. Why it is so much low? Because as it depends upon the irradiance, moreover it depends upon the load, because whenever load is not connected, the PV current or PV array current is not going to produce, so its value is so much less. And then the third one is diode current. Diode current is, these are actually the shunt diodes used for the protection of this PV array. So it is current through the diodes. Then we will come towards 80. 80 is actually the irradiance value and 25 is the temperature value. Now we will try to measure the voltage on these outputs. So again go to View and go to Library Browser. Then right here, okay, we already got its voltage measurement, so we will click it. Okay, now we will connect this positive with the positive of the PV array and negative with the negative of the PV array, and View and Library Browser, display. Okay, now we will run it. Now you can see that the same voltage we are getting on the display, that is the voltage measurement. So hopefully you got some bit concept regarding the usage of PV array within the Simulink. So thanks for watching this video tutorial.